She discovered her father was a killer because of the necklace. The victim's necklace was identical to her own. Same appearance, same scratches. Every detail matched perfectly. She realized the victim looked exactly like her. The girl went to her father's room and found a bottle of anesthetic. Photo albums contained detailed information about the victims. While she was examining everything carefully, she heard a car outside. She quickly put everything back, looked out the window, and saw her father returning. She hurriedly turned off the TV just as her father entered. Noticing he was wearing gloves, she casually asked why. He replied that it was cold while driving. They sat down to watch TV together. Distracted, the girl suddenly broke a plate. As she crouched to clean up the pieces, she accidentally cut her hand. Her father immediately helped clean and bandage the wound. Seeing his kindness, she thought perhaps she was overthinking everything. That night, unable to sleep, she heard noises coming from the attic. She sensed something was up there. The next day, she tested her father by saying her necklace was rusty and she wanted a new one. He replied it was a limited edition. Hearing this, she stopped probing and headed to the attic. Staring at a bag, she feared what might be inside, but was relieved to find it empty. As she walked further, she accidentally stepped through a broken floorboard and saw her room below. At least her father wouldn't discover her snooping. Then she found a box filled with various pieces of jewelry. Suddenly, she noticed blood on one of the rings. Realizing her father really was a killer, she quickly gathered her things to hide, but just as she left, her vision blurred. Her phobia was kicking in. She rushed back inside and confronted her father, asking what these items were. He said they belonged to her mother. When she showed him the ring with blood on it, he claimed it was just paint. She produced the necklace and a photo of the victim, demanding answers. Her father became angry and didn't respond directly, only saying, "You're just like your mother." Suspecting he had killed her mother, she ran to her room. Her father chased after her, dropping an earring along the way. He demanded she open the door, but she was too afraid. With no other option, she called the police. Meanwhile, her father used a power drill to break the lock. Once inside, he pinned her to the bed, insisting he wouldn't hurt her. She was too terrified to speak. When her father picked up her phone and discovered she had called the police, he warned that if she said anything improper, he would send her to a hospital. Tears rolled down her face in fear. Soon the police arrived, but her father convinced them that her phobia and medication were causing hallucinations. After they left, she returned to her room and tried to message friends for help, but none were online. Still feeling in danger, she attempted to sneak out, but accidentally stepped on the dropped earring. Hearing the noise, her father came downstairs. Looking at the earring, she realized there must be another victim. She turned and ran outside, but unfortunately, her phobia struck again. She passed out and later woke up back in her bed.